I'm still wearing the same clothes I was wearing yesterday. The final crunch. It says 16 minutes to export. And then that's it. It's finished. I can't believe it! It's 11:23 and finally I'm done editing. I actually finished earlier than I thought I would. Okay, so Thursday night I thought all my audio was done and I was just doing the video today. But this morning Atidal sent me a message telling me that I actually have to put in solo parts. My mind went into a blank and I was like, oh no, I have to go back into the audio again. What tires me out with audio editing is staring into the waves and just focusing. It really tires out my eyes. All the kids sang the solo part and I put them all there. Then I had a dilemma because Atidal told me to just pick who I want to pick for the solos. And there were so many kids. All of them are singers. So what I did, since I had my list and my lists had numbers on them. So I had a list for the girls and a list for the boys. Each had their respective number. I wrote down the numbers on a piece of paper, cut them out. It became kind of like a raffle. I separated the pile for the girls and the pile for the boys because I want to alternate girl solo, boy solo. So that's how I came up with who did the solos. When I got to the third stanza, there were still so many numbers left and there were only 4 spots. So for the last stanza, I wanted it to be kind of different. Just divided the remaining people into 4 groups. That's how I came up with the third stanza. A few minutes later, done exporting. I just have to upload it. I can finally take a shower after this. Still wearing the same thing I wore last night. And of course I didn't brush my hair. I didn't get to work out. Brushing my hair is supposed to be the alternate for working out. Why did I do that? I massage my head sometimes right here because the headphones go on top of them. And I feel like I might have a bald spot right over here eventually. Finally in bed now. I was a little bit worried that I won't be able to make the changes that was needed. But every time I felt overwhelmed, I whispered a prayer and somehow ideas just come to my head on what to do. I've never done this before. I didn't go to school for editing. I was just pushed into this editing thing because I had to do it for church. Somehow something pushed me into doing this. There were catalysts along the way that brought me to this point. My prayer always is just for God to lead me where I can be the most useful for His work. And if this is where I'm the most useful, so be it.